Okay. Corine Hines. Okay, I'm looking at your website. I'm going to review it and look for ways we can make it more, to make it better. And I'm going to share with you feedback from working on websites for about 20 years now, and most of that's been working with coaches since about 2006. When I look at websites, the main thing I'm looking for is, will this website engage and excite your visitors so that they see you as a coach who's good at what they do and that they'll want to contact you for coaching. And it's actually 10 a.m. here in New Zealand. And in the States, we don't have tea time. So it's tea time. I'm at my usual cafe, and it's chaotic. Babies and everyone's everywhere going nuts. So hopefully you can hear this. My headset's usually pretty good. And let's have a look and let's dive in. Here we go. Okay, so I'm at your website. I loaded it a moment ago, and I'm at a cafe. The website internet speed is pretty good, but this image in the background took a little time to load. It's loading in little small chunks, which is good, but it did take 5, 6, 7, 8 seconds to load, and there's a risk of a website loading too slow that causes people to leave. It's called the bounce rate. And people leave websites when they get confused or when it takes forever to load or just doesn't work. People bounce and they leave. So you may want to make sure your images are optimized properly so they load quickly. And people are mobile and they have mobile devices and they're in different places, and the internet speed isn't always like lightning at home. So there's a potential issue with speed on your website. GTmetrics.com is a way to check, or gtmetrics.org. Anyway, search for GTmetrics. And let me just type it in actually, gtmetrics.com. And here you can put your website address in to analyze the speed. In fact, why don't we do it? So pop it in there, hit the speed check button, and let's see. Looks like it's testing from Vancouver. springleadershipco.uk. Images are a big culprit for a lot of websites, especially if you do it yourself. You get a stock image or what have you, and you pop it into your site. You don't do anything to prepare it for the website. It ends up being massive, and then just slow to load. So it's still analyzing. Let's see. Analyzing with page 2. This might be a make or break for your website. I mean, it loaded in a few seconds for me. It wasn't bad. It's fine. All right. Well, here we go. Let's see. This is the one test I did one time. So you should do multiple tests over time. And it looks like it doesn't like your speed. It loaded in 6 seconds, which I don't think is terrible. But your page is 5 megabytes. That's like, that's pretty big. You should get it down to under a megabyte, 1/5 its size. And I bet you images, as soon as I saw your website and the massive image, my alerts go off. So here's a lot of technical stuff that'll make you go nuts. But if you can get the speed down, and the images probably, let's see, optimize images. Yeah, it looks like you have a bit low score on that. If I looked into details there, I wonder if there's any big images I can see right away. Yeah, I guess just on your home page, you already have a few 700. I'm not sure exactly. I'd have to look closer. But images is an issue. Anyways, something for you to chew on. Let's go back to your site and dig in some more. Let me talk about some things I do like about your website. So we help businesses. We help grow businesses. We help growing businesses navigate the next stage of their evolution. So growing businesses. I have a business. I don't have a growing business. I mean, whose business isn't growing? I don't know. I think if someone has a business growing, the word growing just kind of catches me a little clumsily. I don't know. I think you should get rid of that word. We help businesses navigate the next stage of their evolution. So I think you need to be more specific about the challenges that they're facing. Um, you know, there are businesses that are feel stuck, maybe unprofitable, maybe maybe starting to fail. I'd probably be a little bit more specific about maybe the struggle, and you don't have to be very negative about it. Um, we help businesses who need to grow to the next level. I don't know. You may have to think about the wording for that, but I would be elaborate a bit more on this statement. So again, I'm arriving at your website without having looked at anything, and I haven't dug into what you should or shouldn't write here. But my instincts are telling me that you probably want to be more specific about, and this seems pretty general. I mean, what business isn't growing, and who doesn't want to navigate to the next evolution? So as I dig in more, maybe I'll have something more specific to say about it. But I like that it's there. I like that it's right in the front. I know it's about businesses. I know it's about growing them, and that's a good thing. Also good is that you have your logo in the top left, very obvious where it's positioned. Spring. I probably put the word leadership in there. Spring leadership, so that it matches your website address. And if the word leadership is not so important, put that in small letters under spring. You have a jack. Is that the game where you play when you drop a ball and pick up jacks? I'm not sure what to make of that. Your menu is simple. That's good. Leadership development, how we work, is this you? Very good. Good titles. One-to-one, don't know what that is. Probably one-on-one coaching. It looks like you have a few different services here. But anyway, the menu is clean and simple. I like that. That's good. I'll probably have, yeah, that's pretty good. Very nice. And the layout is very simple. Another good thingy. Very nice. I'd rather aim for getting some content up. So I'm on a MacBook Air 13-inch, and this is a standard, very common layout. And I know this, you're probably using the Divi theme now that I look at it. And I know this full page, header makes this little arrow button down below. And when you click that, it just moves the screen to the next section. In my experience, it remains to be seen whether that's a great thing or not. It's a nice, neat little effect. But I'd rather not have people do anything and just start to have some content peek up a bit. Okay, so if this is the next section, why not just have some of the content show so that I can see that there's more content? Here like this, I don't know if there is or not. I got a find out more button, which I don't know why I'm finding out more. But if I click on find out more, where's that taking me? To a separate page? I mean, it's a button. Okay, so that's a different page, empowering individuals. But the arrow down is something also to do empowering individuals. Now, which is which? Are those two the same thing? And so now I'm confused. I know the theme comes with a button and the arrow down, and these things. But just think about the story you want people to get when they come to your site. You want them to know the big picture, why they should be here. Grow your business, perhaps make it more profitable, make it more effective. Maybe you have a team that's not inefficient. Maybe there's some specific thing that you probably are more likely to work with your clients, and bring that out, and then have some of the content below. Just begin to talk about. So here it is: empowering individuals and transforming teams. Okay, so that's kind of a big thing for you. Sorry for the other noise. Tea time. I have to plan around tea time, or have some tea. Speaking of which, let's have a little sample. Anyway, have some content peeking down. Nice images. Again, those nice images, but I think they're not optimized. That's why the page is taking time to load. Got quite a few images on here. Yeah, very dramatic images, which are nice. That's good. It's a good thing. Let's see. Where do I want to go next with this stuff? Okay, so just essentially here, it's not grabbing me what to do, where to go next. It's to find out more, but I don't know why or what I'm finding out more about. I think you need more of the story of why people need to be here. You need to bring out the benefits or what they stand to gain, and finding the next stage of their evolution. Okay, well, what is that? I think you can be a bit more specific. Empowering individuals, transforming your teams, and delivering real, tangible, measurable business results in real time, or in a short time, or in I don't want to say 10 days, because you'd probably be afraid that it's being too specific or being too hypey, like double your business in 10 days. But I think you need to be bring this stuff up to the top. This is getting me somewhere at least. But it's cool that it's here, so that's good too. Interested, I think that's a bad label for a button. I would say, if this is interested and you're asking me to contact you, I would say contact us to discuss how we can help you. So I don't know what interested is going to be. I'm only clicking it to see, just not because I'm interested, because I'm trying to help you. I wouldn't click on that. I'd be just confused. Now I have another page, leadership development. Is this you? So, okay, this is the Is This You page. Make this text massive and big and say, is this you? Because right now the heading and the heading of Is This You are similar in size. So I don't know which one is really the page. And I didn't know this is the Is This You page only because I looked at the top and it was orange and I remembered that you did that. So now you basically have sections, and it's not clear what the hierarchy is other than one comes before the other. But this looks like this should be the title of the page, leadership development. But then you have leadership development upper right corner here. Now I'm getting confused. Not simple enough. And here I go going around. Sign up for updates. Subscribe. Another story there. So let me go back to home. By the way, I recommend having a home button because not everyone knows to click on the logo to go to home. And it adds a level of comfort and redundancy that there is a home. So it's just I would have a home button there. What else do I want to say? I can touch on things. Cool, you have some credibility logos here. Okay. Hopefully your market knows what they are. You've got a blog here. There it is up at the top. Contact up in the corner. So one thing case studies. That's interesting. These are pretty big. Coaching for more confident approach. Some big case studies here. I think that's, now that I'm looking at it, I'd probably simplify this menu into 5 things. One would be work with us or services, and then put leadership development, one-to-one, teams, all under that services, and then bring down case studies and testimonials into the main menu. I actually didn't see it up there. I figured it was some small things like, terms of use, what have you. This is actually pretty big. Case studies. This tells me, case studies is based on something that's real, as opposed to your main copy, which is something that I know you're intentionally trying to write. There's something about case studies and testimonials that bring an element of truth to the situation, assuming that they're done well. I think that's big, and I'd probably get it in the main menu. Another thing I get into the main menu is the main call to action you want us to do. So I would imagine you want your potential clients to contact you and get in touch so that you can discuss how you can coach them. So I think that needs to show up. I know there's a contact button on the top, and that's cool. But I would spell it out and say something to the effect of, if you're ready to take your business, as you said on the homepage, as well as grow your leadership and develop your teams, then let's have a discussion about that. And then here's how you contact us. Let's spell it out what you want people to do and make that apparent. Again, I haven't gone through the site a lot, so maybe that's poking around. But in the homepage, I didn't see that. Here, I just clicked on how we work. It's taking forever to load. I'm worried that you have images on here that are getting too big. What else can we do here? I'm going to do one more thing. I'm going to skip that. I'm going to go to your About Me page. Because what I find is that oftentimes when it comes to coaches, they hide their best stuff at the bottom of the about page. So, Corine, there you are. Good. Oh, great picture. Nice. I like it. Good smile. And okay, this is fantastic. Supporting senior management teams to achieve significant breakthroughs, seeing real bottom line busting results. That should be on the homepage at the top. That I find good. And if you're willing to put it on your about page, it's not over the top claims. I know everyone thinks Americans are just over the top, and maybe a few salesy things you've run across are like that. But in the end, the clients are after the results that matter to them. So that's what your content should speak to, in my opinion. Steve, anyways, I like that. I think that says a little bit more than what I saw before. Senior management, I've supported senior management, maybe and teams. And maybe this is just a part of what you do. You're trying to encompass it all, but something to that effect. Seeing real bottom line busting results in given time frames or something like that, in aggressive timelines, or in surprisingly short order or something like that. Good stuff. By the way, you have signed up for updates. I think what you want people to do is contact you. So if you're going to have people sign up for updates on what? You should really say what you're updating them on. Offering services, the latest blog posts, proven things, or case studies. Case studies are pretty good. I haven't checked that out, but there's a lot I can check out here. But I hope this helps. I hope you're getting what I'm seeing. And case studies, huh? I clicked on case studies. Oh no, I clicked on this. You should make this into the heading. Get rid of that. Put this in the heading, because this is what I clicked on, and this is what I want. I want to know that I went to that page, not this. I'll probably make this flock, 1/2 the size. Doesn't need to take up the whole thing. Cool. Case studies. I haven't looked at that, but that's another possibility. But I can only look at this for so long. Time for me to get on with my other things. And so I hope this has been helpful. And let me pull my face up again. Where did you go anyways? About us. Let me pull my face up. Okay. Corine, thanks for posting your website. I hope this has been helpful.